Hello there, and welcome to math class. In this video, we are looking at dividing fractions. So you will need a clean sheet of paper in your notebook, and then we're going to title this Dividing Fractions. You need memory piece number 21, which is just a circle with a half line on it. So if you find that one, and you can go ahead and stick that one down on your paper. Okay, the example that we're going to be looking at to learn how to do this one is 1/2 divided by 1/6. So this time I have a fraction divided by another fraction. So I have this circle that is already cut into halves, and I want to go ahead and color half of that circle. And I'm using my yellow color, but you can use pencil or whatever. I just want you to color half of it. So if you have a highlighter, that's a good thing to use. Color half of that circle. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is with your pencil, first I want you to watch me do this, and then you can stop the video if you need to. We're going to cut this circle again and again. So I want you to divide your circle just like I have. So we have cut that circle into 6 equal parts. Okay? So cut your circle into sixths. I can't say the word sixths. It's just a word I cannot say. But you know what I mean. Cut into sixths. That's what this is telling me to do. Take the 1/2 and divide it. Whoa, I lost a line somehow. Did you see that? Evidently I lost it before. Okay, that is very weird. I'm not sure what happened, but let me put that line back in there. It just disappeared. I'm sure I hit something, but I don't know what I did. Okay, here's the question. This is what this whole process is about. How many sixths are in the yellow part? Because remember, that yellow part was our half. We shaded that half, then we cut it into 6 parts. So how many of those sixth pieces are in the yellow part? Well, here's 1, here's 1, and there's 1. That's a total of 3. So I think that 1/2 divided by 1/6 will give me an answer of 3. But let's see if it does. And again, we are going to be following. Let me get one of these. Have to go back to my last lesson and cut this, or copy it. I don't want to actually cut it out of there. So let's bring this in just as a review to remind me how to do this problem. Mathematically, here's how you do it. You have 1/2 divided by 1/6. Make all mixed numbers mad. There are no mixed numbers. Put a 1 under any whole numbers. There are no whole numbers. Flip the fraction that follows. Multiply. Top times top, bottom times bottom, and simplify. And sure enough, there are 3 of those pieces in that overlap. And that's a visual example. It's also a mathematical example. This picture right here is the algorithm that we're following. So this gives you the steps of the process to get your answer. Okay, let's do some more examples without a picture. Let's try 3/7 divided by 2/3. There are no mixed numbers or whole numbers, so I'm going to go directly to flipping the fraction that follows. Multiply, simplify. It's already simplified. Here's another example. 4/5 divided by 4/9. There are no mixed numbers, there are no whole numbers. So we go directly to flipping the fraction that follows. And we multiply. I can cancel those 4's down to 1's. Top times top, bottom times bottom. And this one needs to QRD. Now when I do these in the exercises, I am not working them out longhand, but I will here because this is where we're learning. So 9 divided by 5 is 1 with 4 left over. So 1 4/5 is the answer to that one. Okay, a few more just to really nail this process down, because this is the last time we will be working on the division of fractions. Here's another example. 3/15 divided by 2/9. No mixed numbers, no whole numbers, so we flip the fraction that follows and multiply. You can cancel here. The 9 and the 15 will both cancel by 3. So that helps a little bit. And then top times top, bottom times bottom, and that will not simplify any further. Okay, another example. 12/5 divided by 4/5. No mixed numbers, no whole numbers, so we flip the fraction that follows and multiply. I can cancel both ways here. The 5's cancel each other. 4 into 4 is 1, and 4 into 12 is 3. 3 times 1, 1 times 1, and simplify. Okay. another example. I'll fill this page and then we'll stop with these. 8/9 divided by 1/6. No mixed numbers, no whole numbers, so we flip the fraction that follows and multiply. I can cancel the 6 and the 9 using a 3. Top times top, bottom times bottom, and this one has to QRD. Let me come over here. And 16 divided by 3 is 5 times, that's the quotient, with one remainder. 5 1/3. And that is already in lowest terms. I think I can fit in 2 more. How about 6/11 divided by 4/15? I might not be able to fit in another one. We'll see. No mixed numbers, no whole numbers. So let's flip the fraction that follows and multiply. I can cancel a little bit using a 2 right here, but that still is not a lot. 3 times 15 is 45. 2 times 11 is 22. So this one has to QRD. It's top heavy. And it's not going to be an easy QRD. I can't just rattle this one off in my head. So 45 divide 22. Let's list our iterations of 22. 1 times 22 is 22. 2 times 22 is 44. 3 times 22 is clearly too big. We want the 2. And that would give us 1 left over. So the quotient is 2, the remainder is 1, and the divisor is 22. And that will not simplify any further. Okay, you now know how to divide any type of fraction. We've done all the possible scenarios. If you remember that memory piece, you've got it. That gives you the algorithm. This one, you can remember how to do any division. There is a practice video on this one in the workbook, so that's the next time you'll see me. And then we have one more lesson to do about unit rates. That's probably my favorite one in this whole book. So I'll see you for that one very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.